of what is hopefully going to be a very long hardcore series. I know it's been done a lot, but I just felt like doing it myself, and if I'm doing it, I might as well record it, see what happens. So, I'm gonna create a world, hardcore, of course. It's gonna be the first time I'm actually playing hardcore, minus one test I did briefly just to make sure that everything worked, and that was only for like a minute just to make sure that I spawned in. But before this, never played hardcore mode. Hardly even beaten the game single player. Although I have played a lot of Minecraft, just mainly multiplayer and modded. But yeah, so I guess we'll just call this, I don't even know. Hardcore, number one, hopefully the only one. But let's be honest here, it's probably going to be the one of many. Game rules, what is this? Probably just, yeah, respawn, very important to the hardcore world. I think I'll just leave all of this the way that it is. Cancel, because I accidentally changed something. Yeah. Large biomes just because it spawns more of the villages, dungeons, things like that, which are very useful to have. Although it does mean that if I get stuck in the middle of a desert, that's going to be very bad. So for that reason, the seed for this is, I guess, going to be, please be kind, Mojang. And we'll hope that Mojang is kind. And I'm not going to look the seed up on anything like chunk base or anything like that to see what it is. I'm going into this completely blind. I'm going to keep it blind for the entire series. I don't want to spoil myself, anything like that. I just want to go into a world and just play Minecraft. If at some point I need to like find, like if I have searched for like several hours and can't find something like a coral reef, I might maybe do that, but at this point I'm saying no to any of that. And I really don't think I'm going to be doing that, and that, even then it would only be to search for biomes. It's not going to be searching for something like a dungeon or a witch hut or something like that. I'll find those on my own, but if I want to find a biome and I have searched for hours, maybe I will allow myself, but right now, no. Anyways, please be kind, Mojang, or Mojang, and just make sure that all that's saved. Cool. And yeah, of course, difficulty's locked to hard. We're gonna create a world, we're gonna wait, and we're gonna see what happens. And, yeah. Alright, so an oak forest. Not too bad. I also have the subtitles on, just because they're very useful to have, and also nice for anybody that might need them. And in case audio fails, because Minecraft sometimes does that. Yeah. So I guess first thing you do is make sure this tree doesn't have a beehive on, and then break it down. That would suck if my first hardcore world was, death by bee, because I didn't check the tree. Although, I don't think they actually attack you if you just break down the tree, but there's a chance if I just, like, punch the nest, and then, very bad things happen. Of course, following Minecraft's, first rule of never, looking down, or never, mining downwards. And, yeah. I'm also not trying to speedrun this. I mean, I'm going somewhat fast now just because there's not as much stuff to do. But I want to get iron tools pretty much as soon as possible, but I don't think I'm actually going to go into the nether even until I have at least one piece of diamond gear and some enchants, because the new nether is terrifying. I've played a little bit of single player, and not too much. I haven't gone to like netherite or the end in any recent update. I have barely even used elytra. Anyways, there's some stone over there. I know I could dig down for stone, but I just want to explore a little bit as well, see what I get. Okay, there's some sheep for some food, some chickens as well. It's also nice to not have to dig down for stone, because then you get that awkward little mine at the very beginning. Yeah. And pickaxe suddenly become useless. You know, the good news is about hardcore mode is I don't have to worry about, like, keeping backups of, anything really, because if I lose stuff, then, it's probably because I died, and I'm not gonna need any backups. I mean, in the case of, like, accidentally throwing your tool into lava, which sucks, might happen. So it's not horrible to have backups, but enough to worry about it. I don't even know if I'm gonna make a sword, just because in the latest version, you don't really need them. I will make a shovel though, just in case. Because if I get gravel suffocated, that's also gonna be miserable. I don't mind dying in a hardcore world, but I at least want it to be an honorable death. But, oh hey, welcome to the stream. First viewer. Gotta practice my crits. So I recently learned that apparently you cannot crit while sprinting, so that's something that I never knew. Oh. I know I don't need to crit the chickens, but again, gotta practice those. I heard a cow somewhere. Also probably gonna want to get a house set up somewhere. Actually probably also gonna want to collect some saplings. Saplings are always nice to have just in case. Oh yeah, and because there were sheep, I should be able to make a bed to sleep through the first night. Let me go ahead and make that now while I wait for the leaves to decay. But, yeah. Oh yeah, they're still connected to the other trees, so I'll break those off. Oh, sapling, cool. And then break them off from this tree, and they should all start to decay. If I'm lucky, I'll get an apple here. Not too unlucky. Or not too lucky if I get one, but it's still nice to have them early. Lots of sticks, of course, from this version. Also got to keep an eye on those subtitles, because if I see something like a spider approaches or skeleton sounds, then I'm going to be very, very spooked. Also got to keep in mind that in this version, having a their crouching actually lowers your hitbox by a half block, which is very useful in some cases, because you can get through 1.5 block tall gaps that other mobs can't, so you can have sort of like a row of slabs to navigate through. Yeah, I'll dig my way out. Rather focused on collecting rather than anything else. Ooh, a village. Nice. Let me take a quick look around. I've been hearing a cow this entire time, like snorting sound, but I have not yet actually seen a cow. But if it sounds like a cow and it's where a cow would be, it's probably a cow. Hay bales, very nice. Very nice. Ooh. Bees. I do not want to mess with bees. They're not that bad, but at the same time, they're small. So there's every chance in the world that I will just die to them. Okay, I accidentally hit that and spooked myself. Also, I have pretty much no idea what the bells do. I know it like warns the villagers or something. So they'll like go back inside, which might be useful later on, but if I really don't know what it does, I'll probably not ring it. I'm also going to try and keep myself largely in the dark about stuff unless I figure it out on my own. Unless I'm like rather into late game looking for things like making iron farms. Then yeah. Speaking of iron farms, there's a golem there, but I'm not going to mess with the golem. If I had a lava bucket, then maybe I could like make a trap for him. But I am not going to even get close to him with a weapon out. Remember, there's not actually too much loot in the villages nowadays, unless you find a blacksmith. I don't think these have any loot. Oh wait, brewing stands in these. I almost forgot about those. Let me make some bread though. I'll keep some just in case I find some cows I want to set up a base. Although I have no idea where I want to set up a base in this world. I'm kind of tempted to make like an ocean base that's like a giant glass sphere under one of those. One of my thoughts going into this season. Of course, that's going to be very late game, you know. Once I have pretty much nothing better to do, that's what I'll do. Huh. But, yeah, let me actually just go in here and yoink the brewing stand. Make sure there's nothing up here. There's some torches, but I think I'll just leave them. And of course, since I have a bed, I don't really need to be too worried about the nighttime. Although I will probably want to make a small house. Or maybe just steal the villagers. Heard a cat meowing. Oh yeah, there it is. Upgrade gear. I have no idea what this is, but I assume this is the netherite stuff. That doesn't seem like I can break it, but I can. Cool. Worst case scenario, I can always just look up how to make it later. Okay, so there are cows over there. I'm going to kill them before they despawn, which I don't think they will, but yeah, better safe than sorry. Actually, I might make a base near here and just start farming these cows. That's one way of going about it, because, you know, we have plenty of wheat, farms, at least for a starter base until I get my bearings and find a proper place. And I can even farm these pigs as well, so, if I remember correctly, the new fence recipe, new being operative because it's been since like 1.9, is something like this. And that should be enough. Let me also get a fence gate. I usually double up fence gates, but should be fine for now. And yeah, clear this area. There's really no reason not to settle down here, just because it's a nice open area. So for hardcore mode, that's something nice. At least in my mind, because I won't get surprised by a creeper off the jumping off the top of a mountain or something, which has happened to me before. Not in hardcore, of course, because again, this is my first time, but in survival, creepers jumping off of mountains has pretty much been the bane of my existence, because I like mountain bases. Something I've done a lot. Also another reason why I'm changing it up into going sort of a watery thing this season. Oh yeah. I don't want to use birch fences, so I will make more planks. It is beginning to be nighttime, and by beginning it is very rapidly approaching nighttime, so let's just run into a house with a bed and attempt to sleep. Running into a house just because I don't even know if you can sleep in hardcore mode. I would assume you can, but I'm not going to risk it, so... Okay, we can. Cool. And at least setting my spawn point doesn't matter, so I can just break this and take it. No reason not to. Ooh, apples. Yes, lovely. Ooh, and potatoes too. Which I'm pretty sure are already in the farm. I don't need the dandelions right now. So make sure that there's not a single mob that spawned anywhere near. One of my first priorities, I mean, really should have been getting tools from mining and all that good stuff. But is actually just going to be... I didn't crit there. I guess I didn't have my axe fully readied. But yeah, let's get some wheat out and get some cows over here. And if any sheep get into the pen, I'll leave them for now. But later on, I'll probably either segregate them into a different area or just outright kill them. And mess that up. There we go. Sheep. There we go. is the... There we go. See, I'm starting to farm the cows now because I've always run into a problem whenever I play any sort of survival where where I get like a lot of sugarcane, and then I try to make an enchantment table and try and get it to max level, and I'm trying to get that guy over there. But then I always run into a problem where suddenly I have no leather for the books that I need. Oh, so cow, come on, you're so slow. Come on, little wheat. You like wheat, right? There you go. Oh, and you like wheat too. Do you? Come on. Come on, there we go. Sometimes it's hard to tell if they're focused on you or not. So being very careful. Normally I'd like travel a couple thousand blocks in different directions and just see what happens. But right now I can't do the same thing with sheep because earlier they were getting stuck. I should have done double gate. Come on, no. Yes, now you want them. There we go. And I think 4 cows is good enough. And I'll put it 1 block away just so that other mobs don't get in there. And I'm gonna make another fence gate, and I'm gonna double gate this so that the cows can't get out. And I think I'll have to make... No, I should be able to just do it here. I'm gonna breed them on this side. Over here, cows. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I'm just gonna go over here, place you there, and place you there, and now we have a double gate, so it's sort of like an airlock. I can come in, and then I can go in, and there's no chance this cow's escaping. They might get into there, but if they do, I can either lead them back with wheat very easily without a risk of them escaping, or I can just kill them once I get enough cows, because once I get enough cows, 1 cow getting into the airlock isn't a serious problem. And of course stealing all the villagers' wheat, because there's no reason not to. And there is another church in the area, so I'll go and take their brewing stand, even though I can't use them yet, because... Oh, it's Gothard, cool. Welcome. Does it actually say League of Legends? Does it actually? I'll have to change that, my bad. Edit. There we go. Now it's updated. Thanks. At least it should be. Forgot that it doesn't automatically update from the game that I have input here, because it has been a while since I've streamed. And even then it was like 8 minutes before I decided that it was too laggy, because streaming an online game and streaming is not good for my internet, apparently. Come on, sweet experience, there we go. Now I have a couple things to do. I have to start up a house, steal another brewing stand from a church, and find some sugar cane, and then get mining. Ooh, there's a cave here. Okay, well that's a very disappointing cave. Pretty much all the caves I find, sadly, are like that, but hopefully we can get lucky at some point. I don't even really want to take the torches from around the village, just because they're there, I'm much more safe around this area. So, ooh, a cartographer. Paper, an empty map. Hopefully at some point I'll unlock a nice dungeon. And there's, of course, no loot up here. I hardly even want to take falling damage from just jumping off that balcony. And this is the other church with a little bee around it. Cool. Oh. Cleric. Standard cleric. Actually, that's a pretty good... that's pretty bad, actually. I think I've seen that, well, it was in previous versions, as low as 23 rotten flesh for an emerald. And I think you can get up to like 4 or 5 redstone for an emerald. So,
Rather disappointing, actually. Also, there's some sugarcane. Nice. And of course, we have a lot of farms around the village. So this base that I'm going to make a small base just around the village, and it's not going to be a permanent base, but it's where I'm going to be for now. At some point, I might even move back into the spawn chunks inside the forest, clear up an area, just because that way everything I have will just stay maintain constantly loaded. Because in Minecraft, the spawn chunks an area of 16 chunks by 16 chunks centered on the spawn point. Is constantly loaded no matter where I am in the world, so if I put like an iron farm there, it'll constantly produce. Although in 1.16 apparently there's a glitch, or not a glitch, but they changed it a little bit so that it doesn't render entities, or it's not as if a player is there, just like loads the chunks and spawn stuff, but it's not quite the same as if a player was there. So iron farms might have to be tweaked or something like that. But yeah. So let's find a nice vintage. Nice little pool of water so I can, oh, and a river. Nice. I'll make my sugarcane farm along here. I'm starting very few sugarcane, but sugarcane multiplies quickly, so shouldn't be a problem at all. And there's a cave over there. Really, another water thing. Little oasis there, little oasis there. Not even an oasis though, because we're not in the desert. I think I'm gonna actually use charcoal to even get coal before I start mining just so I have torches. I expect the tree to be a little taller. Cool. Don't have to pillar up to take it down. Anyways, let's get started on just a small starter house. Not even saying that ironically, it will just be very small. Small. I'll probably make it a double chest, why not? Double chest getting up for a lot of this stuff, just so I have it out of my inventory. I'll slap the smithing table down there. And I was actually going to make the house this way, so I'm going to have to move this all anyways, but whatever. I think I'll make the starter house up here, slightly farther away from the cows, so I don't have to hear them 24/7. And then I'll probably make a little path just to connect it to the village for fun's sake. And I probably could have used some of those logs for foundations, or for aesthetic purposes. But let's place a few trees. I'm going to place these very sparsely so that I don't have a very thick forest that mobs can spawn and stay in. Also makes it a whole lot easier to harvest them because you don't have to worry about the leaves overlapping and not decaying. Yeah, anyways, let's just make a small house here for now, and then go mining. Okay, anyways, actually, yeah, this should be done as well. So, put you in there for now. I don't have to actually carry on that much stuff. A stack of bread will last me for a long while, and the rest of the stuff will just clutter up my inventory. I'll keep the bed with me, though, just because there's no reason to have it only at my house, because I can sleep anywhere, and spawn points don't matter. Keep collecting these darn seeds, though. Anyways, so just make it a square house for now. No reason to be fancy about it. Well, you know what, we'll leave that in there. Even though it's a misplace, it adds character or something to a build. I'm not a builder, but hopefully by the end of the season I will be. And when I say starter house, I mean starter house, literally just a shack that I can be safe from monsters in. and, you know, have a couple chests, and it's gonna be my starter house for a while, until I find a very suitable place for myself. Okay, come on now. It is pretty much nighttime game. You can't do me like this. There we go. I want to sleep as soon as possible, so that way no mobs spawn. I'm not trying to play quickly and then just die. And that's pretty much all my wood. Actually, no, I have birch. But I don't want to mix woods because that's just a cardinal sin in building right there. I don't think I want to use a birch door to make that easier. So anyways, I have a little bit of wood and some torches. Time to go caving. I'll get some more wood on the way. We're just going to head off in this direction because I haven't been here yet. And hopefully there's a cave in this direction that's not like the tiny little cave in the village. It is a very nice area, though. Did see some horses in the distance as well, so those will be nice later on. Although I probably won't be using horses too much because there's all the elytra and rockets and all that jazz. And I'm not going to bother collecting the saplings from these trees necessarily just because I have saplings already. Ooh, small cave. Hopefully not super small, but it is a small entrance. And my confidence is not high, but at least there's some coal. And some iron? Okay. So this is where Minecraft really begins, because I'm mining now, not just crafting. Okay, let's start by just turning most of this into sticks, just so I don't have to deal with two different kinds of wood in my inventory. Getting myself a crafting table. And I guess for now I will keep my torches in my offhand until I get a shield, and then I'll pretty much just have a shield 24/7. Why did the torches not go into the offhand? Okay, I guess if you shift click them out, then they don't even go into the offhand. Alright, works for me. Okay, I'm just going to back off for a little bit just so I can smelt this down and get myself a shield. Because shields are very, very powerful. Basically means I don't have to worry about skeletons. It means I have to worry very little about creepers. And even zombies are, and every other mob are much weaker. Because even if a creeper's right on top of you, as long as it's like not literally on the same block as you, you can shield in the direction and usually survive. And no more torches in the offhand. Just gonna mine some more coal. Still keeping an eye out on the subtitles there, and just might near out for any mobs that might be approaching, but it seems like we're pretty safe here. Of course, now saying that I probably jinxed it, there's gonna be like 5 creepers waiting for me at the entrance of the cave, but hopefully I can live. Yep. I don't know why he exploded there. That creeper was very, very far from me, but whatever. Oh, there's another one over there, isn't there? Yep. And there's a skeleton over there as well. Let me, there we go. So now, oh, cool. Well, there we go. Mostly blocked off. Spiders can get through still, but, now they can. Once I get iron armor, I'll be able to, you know, not be a total pansy. But until then, it's, yeah, gonna be rather difficult to do anything safely. And I could, like, hunt horses and cows for leather, but that's too passive even for this. I think I'll just get more iron. We'll have to make a new axe fairly soon. Thought I saw some iron in the ceiling there. Anyways. So I should have enough for a chest plate now. Yep. And I'll probably also take my little base with me now. I also like approaching from this angle better because both of these things lead to the same cave, but this one leads it at a higher level so that there's less risk of things dropping on me. Although there might still be a higher level of the cave that I haven't seen. Nope, okay, we're good. Just gonna break you so that this is a nice, safe area. Hopefully with more than one iron. This is the second single piece of iron the game has given me. It is, well, with luck like this, it doesn't seem like it's going to be a very long-lived run, but hopefully I can counteract that. Okay, so seems like there's 3 different levels of cave that intersect here. So yeah, like this upper level where we are, this slightly lower level, and then a lower level even down there. There was a skeleton in this area. Don't know what happened to him, but they're not here anymore, and that is I'm just gonna say that he despawned and that no more skeletons will be in the area. I can hope, right? And I'm making the sword now just because it's better against groups of enemies. Early game, the axes are much better than the sword still, but in once you get to iron level, the damage of an iron sword is acceptable enough to warrant the extra attack speed. Because critting with a stone axe and hitting with an iron sword are about the same. About 3 hits to kill most mobs. So. And I'm not running low on wood per se, but it doesn't hurt to get more. But anyways, but being able to hit that much faster is just so much better against if multiple mobs were to attack me at once. And again, starting with the higher levels of the cave, because once you clear the higher levels, nothing can drop on you. Well, Minecraft will find a way to drop something on you, but it's much less likely. Oh, of course, and a creeper too. Okay, so they're fighting now. Skeleton's just down there. I guess the zombie knocked it away, but then Okay, what is it with these creepers exploding so far away? I do want to have some gunpowder, because that'd be very nice to have a stock of it when I get to, Come on, skeleton. That is why shields are so great, because he cannot do anything to me, and he is forced to come closer to me. I just got 180'd by a skeleton. Rip FaZe Clan skeleton. So I don't like areas like this in hardcore mode because it's a very nice wide open area and there's like 3 different ways that things can come from. So that area is clear. That area is definitely not clear. And well, this area it exists. I know there was iron back there, but I'm lighting up ahead in the tunnel just so that I am in a safe spawn and don't get hit from multiple sides. Okay, end of the tunnel. Looks like there's like some sort of lighting thing there. I don't know if it's just from the torches. What? It seems like it's just torchlight. Okay. I thought maybe there was like some lava and it was light glitching through the wall. Anyways. Thank you, Bat, for disrupting my mining. Usually I try to be more efficient with my fuel, but I don't have to worry too much about it. And now make an iron pickaxe. Alright. Well, I guess I'll mine some more coal in the meantime. Oh, come on. Let me dig down, please. There we go. Nice set of iron pants. I don't know why I didn't put that there in the middle, but whatever. Alright, so we're now at more than half armor bars, which is nice. Can you melt rotten flesh in this? No. Don't know if they had thanks. There's been so many different mod packs. Alright, now moving on, and I'll throw out the stone pickaxe as soon as my inventory's too full, but it's not horrible to keep it just in case I need it. Oh, lovely. Ravine. That is definitely not something I want to be exploring right now. Oh, hey, more iron. Cool. Oh, and so we've had 2-1-1. we've had 2 1-ore iron veins and another single, and then another double iron ore vein, because this game apparently just doesn't want to give me iron ore. Oh, and this entire gravel ceiling is set to fall at a moment's notice. So, that would be a way to die. Let me, just trigger that real quick. Yep. Always have a shovel. And somewhere in here is a torch, at least, even though it's not essential to have the torch. It's nice. Oh, and I've uncovered some iron over there. Anyways, now to get this iron over here. That's a 2-block tall thing, so no more iron up there. Ooh, is this an 8 vein? Cool. That should give me enough. Ooh, even a little more, 9. That should give me enough for my full set. 10 even. The game is spoiling me now. 11? Cool. Yep. 17. I heard something. I don't know if it was stone footsteps of a mob, my own footsteps, or the furnace, but yeah. All right, I have more than a stack of coal, so that's fine. Gonna make some more torches. I have some arrows if I ever get a bow. Because I have not seen a single skeleton, or I have not seen a single spider, and skeletons don't seem like they'll be very generous to me. And I'll probably make a spare iron pickaxe and then throw out my stone one. Wait, where's my bed? Did I leave my bed at my house? Ooh. Well, if it's daytime, I'm gonna run and get it then. If it's, well, not daytime, I guess I'll just have to suffer. Was there iron this entire time? Thank you, game. That is, So if I had found this earlier, then I would have explored much safer, but, yeah, I'm alive. Doesn't matter. That's a spider, which is good in a way. Seems like it is sunrise, because I see a slight bit of pink of a sunrise or sunset, and then the stars are moving that way. Yep, sunrise, cool. I heard a spider. Come on, spider. Okay, come on, spider. Where are you? Oh, you're over there, are you? Okay, I missed like 3 hits there. Okay, that was actually very terrifying because a flaming zombie will set you on fire if it hits you. And you're not burning. There you are. He was a little slow on the uptake there. But it seems like, and that's a skeleton over there. Cool. I'm good. Well, I have two. That's like the luckiest you can get from a spider without looting is 2 string and a spider eye. So I will take it. And all I need is 1 more for a bow, or I can make a fishing rod. I had my shield up there, skeleton. Thank you very much. Oh, if I find some dogs, I might be able to tame them. I have a bone now. Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't gotten a single bone from a skeleton until then. So, this is not the same cave, but yeah. It's kind of weird how there are 3 cave entrances in this area. And these 2 that are pretty much connected with this little, like, bit of above ground cave, like the shape of the dirt, don't connect to each other underground, at least not for a while. So, a little weird. Also, I can now bust open this area. You don't need to keep it open, and then I can build a little bridge across that lower area, or just remove this. Looks like that wasn't even necessary anyways, there was no way to get over there. Oh yeah, now it's daytime, I'm gonna go grab my bed, just cause it's nice to be able to... Because if I get to the entrance of the cave and it's night and I'm being chased by something, well, not being chased by something, but you know, if I'm low on HP, I want to make it day and then run out rather than having to, like, block myself up for 20 minutes until it's time again. Also gonna build a small little monument here at the entrance. And that's a rough arrow anyways. Can I MLG? Probably not. Nope. Alright, well. Let me slap a torch on it. Because why not? Oh, and of course there's caves everywhere now that I'm going a slightly different way. Actually, wait, is this... This is the same village, right? Not like hallucinating or something. Pretty sure it's the same village. Okay, yeah, it is. Cool. There's nothing to be had in those houses, right? Just gonna make sure. Oh yeah, this is where I found the, Actually, is there something underneath this, or is that just for show? Yeah, it's just for show, okay. So I'm gonna take their doors. At least one door. Heard a skeleton. And there's more hay bales here, even though I didn't even remember them. Actually, I might just keep a bed in my house and a bed over here. Or like a bed to take with me. I'm not sure that those are quite good deals, honestly. Alright then. And actually... don't want to do like a too tall thing here, but I don't have the wood for it, so... Well, I can... I don't want to take out the corners of the house, though. Let's feed some cows. Good. I'll keep most of this on me. No reason not to. There we go. A moderately not horrible starter house. Gonna light up the pen because I don't want a creeper spawning in there and blowing them all up. And I guess I left my, yeah, I left my furnace and workbench down there in the mines. Oh well. A little bit of wood. Don't really need the dirt. Yeah, good enough. Just gotta replant the tree. And yeah, the monument is enough. I can see it all the way over here. Oh yeah, also should probably farm the sugarcane because it's probably grown a little bit. Or I guess I was just too far away to render in the chunks and nothing happened. Cool. I don't like how there's lava here, sand, because it means that there's probably one of these blocks isn't properly supported over the lava. And therefore, at some point, that will collapse. Actually, I know a better way than just placing torches on it. I can put water over it and have it do nothing, because it... No, really? I really expected some of that sand to collapse. Oh well. I need a chicken farm at some point to farm arrows. Actually, I guess I could make a crossbow because yeah. Don't know if I really want a crossbow though. It is a ranged weapon and it only takes 2 string, but I think I'm much more comfortable with the bow. And for PvE, it's actually quite good because it has a much higher fire rate if you need it to. PvP, I will acknowledge that, you know, the fact that it does more damage without being enchanted, and that you can just sort of whip around quickly and right-click to fire it without having to charge it up. Well, you know, as long as it's loaded beforehand, of course. It is quite good for PvP for that reason, because you can do those sorts of tricks. But in PvE, which is player versus environment, it's quite a bit better to not have to load every couple of seconds. And also, I've used a bow much longer than I used a crossbow, because I haven't used a crossbow that much, or at all really. is a spider. I hope it's not a cave spider. I mean, in some ways, a cave spider would be good because this is an abandoned mine shaft. But on the other hand, you know, cave spiders aren't that great for health. I'm pretty confident in my PvE ability, but a cave spider is probably one of the few things that could kill me quite easily. You know, I say that, but I missed, like, attacks on zombies and skeletons earlier, so we'll see how good my PvE skills actually are. I almost walked in that hole. That almost seems like it's underneath a river, because multiple flow. That, or there's a higher part of the cave that goes above that. Also, game, you gotta give me these wide open areas. At least they, like, connect back. Oh yeah, and that's... okay, that's the flow from that area. Give me a bit of a scare there. At this point I'm trying to secure the cave. Just light everything up so I can mine in peace. But it's seeming not quite that way. Oh. Oh, almost got suffocated there. It's diorite, not gravel. Cool. We've explored till one end of the cave. And I was gonna light up there. Gonna mine some coal because I'm about to make a whole lot of torches. Collect some iron, and I don't need iron right now because, you know, I have full iron armor, I have a shield, I have even a spare pickaxe. But it's going to be very useful to have later on, especially if I get into sort of the late game of Minecraft with all the automated farms and stuff, which take rails, minecarts, hoppers, all those kinds of things. And I'm probably going to get myself a whole new set of iron tools, with, because I still have the stone axe and stone shovel. And I want to be abundantly over-prepared for the nether with, you know, at least, like I said earlier, at least a set of diamond armor. Creeper, no. So that other sound you might have heard there, aside from the explosion, was the shield sound, and you can see I didn't really take all that much damage from the creeper explosion. Okay. There's a creeper there, and then suddenly there wasn't a creeper there. Nope. So yeah, as you can see, a shield's quite powerful. That is almost definitely lava. Oh yeah, also I was gonna find my earlier set of stuff, wasn't I? Yeah, let's not use gravel to block it up, because apparently I can't right-click to place blocks. Who knew? So let me go ahead back up to the earlier cave segment. Ooh, that's going to be quite nice to explore later on. Actually, I think I already went to the bottom of that shaft, and it leads right around to over here. Yep. Cool. Well, whatever. Oh, and there's at least 3 zombies. I heard the other one through the wall. And there's a creeper that is hopefully not flanking behind me. Ooh, he dropped his bow. Nice. And that's that sorted out. And the bow has enough to shoot all of the arrows that I have. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. This is a spider spawner, I believe. Yep. Which is like one of the best spawners to find because you can so very easily make a trap for them because they're so fat. And it's also a source of string, which is useful. And yeah, so I'm gonna go explore that dungeon real quick, and by explore I mean, you know, light it up, kill the spiders, and then, yeah. I can't believe I didn't notice it sooner. You know, you would expect, you know, I looked, I came around here, I fought stuff, and then I just sort of, like, ignored the elephant in the room. Okay, so it's still spawning stuff, I haven't lit it up entirely, which, you know, makes sense. I placed one torch kind of at the side of it. Yeah, it's very easy to, see, like, they can't touch me here. They can't spawn here. I haven't touched the chest just yet. That's because I want to get this entire place lit up. Sorry. Couldn't quite hit my mute mic button in time. And there's probably several up on the ceiling, so I'll go in there in a second and get those guys out. But with all of those in place, we should be good. And now, okay, so it seems like there's only one chest in this dungeon, regrettably, but let's see what's in it. Alright, stuff there. I'm gonna... Golden apple's nice, and let's see what book this is. Ooh, now that's a spicy enchantment. It's pretty nice. Come on. Are you just ignoring me? You good, spider? Alright. Anyways, that's pretty good. Also means that I don't have to deal with the 34 durability bow that I just got from that skeleton. So I can make my own and fishing rods, and I don't have to worry about string pretty much ever again, because I can just make a spawner out of that. Or a farm out of the spawner. And that is that. There we go. It's going to take a while, but... and I'm just going to combine these, because inventory space. And having that is really, really nice. And I guess I'll get rid of the axe for now. Or, you know, better yet, I'll just throw it out because I'm about to get an iron one. Same goes for you. And you're going to continue going for a little while I can do other stuff, such as not go down the hole that I just threw my junk into. Thanks. I didn't pick up the shovel though, so that's cool. So at some point, oh yeah, there's this ravine. Gotta be very careful of that. I do not want anything to do with that just yet. Although later on, it would be very nice, and I can probably use that to get down to a lower Y level much faster. Okay, game. Why do you insist on making every single cave a gravel falling paradise for the gravel? The amount of lava is also definitely not reassuring. Actually, how low am I? Okay, I'm quite high up, so it's probably not a lava pool unless it's a lava pool on the surface. It's probably like, you know, one little source block. Still, not reassuring. Oh, so they could spawn. I'm guessing they spawned there and maybe over here. Oh no, they probably spawned up there. Okay, skeleton. Can't you see I have a shield? I did. So they probably spawned up here then instead of over there, which does make some sense. Oh, yeah, this is probably just spawning all of them in that tiny little area, but you never know. You leave one little segment open and suddenly... And I'm just going to place this mossy cobblestone back down here, because I know that there's mossy cobblestone here, and then if I need it, I can always come here for some. And that way it doesn't take up an entire spot in my inventory for one piece of mossy cobblestone. Oh yeah, you're also going to fall, aren't you? Also, I'm just using the torches because it's easier. Because what happens there, since gravel is a gravity, or it's a block with gravity like sand, it will fall so long as there's nothing below that. And sometimes with a generation, it'll spawn with nothing below it, and that's fine because you know it generated that way, and you know it's not been updated. When it spawned the world, it said, okay, this gravel is fine, and the game's not going to waste processing power checking every single gravel block to see if there's something below it, so it should fall or not, because that would be a lot. So it just says, okay, well, it's fine because it generated that way, and then if something happens to the gravel, if some block, you know, touches it, so if you place a block on it, if you break something next to it, then it'll update and it'll check. It'll say, okay, something just happened near this gravel block. Is it still good to fall? Or is it still good not to fall, I should say. And then it's like, wait, hold on. It should fall, and then the game causes it to fall. It's going to take a while to finish off that. Whatever. I'll probably just go back the other way a little bit, and I'll switch out my pickaxes because you actually get a little bit of durability back when you just combine them. So I will take the crafting table with me, though. What was the other thing that was in this? Oh yeah, cobblestone was in this slot. So right now we're trying to go lower. Okay, trying to... Alright. Actually, come to think of it, that sand on the surface that I thought would fall is probably a result of a cave coming close to the surface with a tiny spot of lava, and it's making that noise. This is a rather dangerous place to be in. It's a bat only. Fine. Nothing is the matter. Nothing is a problem. Okay. Well, this is... I hate these crossroads areas. Yeah, thanks for the tag team, Creeper. Oh, not you two. Okay. So that's why I don't like crossroads, because if a zombie had come up behind me right there, goal. But if a zombie had come up right behind me right then, that would have been less than ideal, I will say. Anyways, gold. Game, do you have to be this way every single time I find a new ore? Like, first with the iron, then with the gold. Doesn't want me to have anything nice. Ooh, an Enderman. That's going to be useful later on. Although I will, you know, approach this in the standard Enderman approaching way of, you know, getting in a 2-block high area and just laughing at them. You know, as you should do with any tall person you encounter, just sort of laugh at them for being tall. Now, it is important to notice that they do have a 2-block reach, so if I was right at the edge of this area, then they could still kill me. No ender pearls, okay. Of course, there's some lapis there, which is really nice. That does mean we're approaching at least some part that has some... Okay, y equals 11, so this is, you know, diamond depth. So we might find diamonds in this area. Now, with the luck that I've been getting, it's probably going to be, you know, one single diamond ore, and it's going to be tragic, but we can hope. We can hope for something else. Also, 25 lapis, that's enough to, like, enchant my entire gear set with level 3 enchantments. You don't need much lapis for enchanting, so... So I'm running low on torches. And sticks. Cool. Well, keep one stick. That makes an exact 64 stack, and I don't have to worry about moving another set of torches over later on. Try diamonds that way if I had to take a guess. Because whenever a lava cave bends like that, and there's another cave, and then I usually get lucky with them. Whew. Come on, don't blow up my redstone. Ooh, he dropped 2. Total of 8 now. Didn't even realize I had 8 gunpowder, I just saw that he dropped 2 gunpowder. Alright, but that... See what I mean? This game will find a way to drop something on you. Luckily, that wasn't directly on me, and luckily I have a shield, so I was just able to block, so even if it had been on me, I wouldn't have taken that much damage. But, way to give me a heart attack, game. Of course, there's a little creeper over here. Yeah, I see you, creeper. Come back over here. I'm done with you. And gunpowder. I'm more collecting gunpowder just because, hopefully once I get an elytra, you know, hopefully the season lasts that long, but, by the time you get an elytra, hopefully I'll have a nice little stash of gunpowder that I can use to just make a bunch of rockets. I'm going to block this off a little bit. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that, and that. I mean, I can see through, see if there's anything over there. And then, okay, cool. Still no diamonds. But hopefully that'll change soon. They're probably hiding right behind this redstone, right game? Right game? Right game? Aw. And let me get rid of that one stick. Inventory management. Alright, let's go find the undoubtedly one diamond door. It's probably not going to be more, but really? Not even one? Alright. I might just have to go strip mining for the single diamond ore. It's going to be the first ore I find. But there we go. Now they're fighting each other. Now I believe the skeleton should win this one. Yep. Okay, what is with all... Is there like a zombie spawner here? It's a lot of zombies, and I'm hearing a lot of zombie sounds. Thank you, creeper. Alright. Cool. Alright, area secure. Not clear, not clear. Did not mean to do that. Another set of gravel waiting to fall on my head. Cool. Oh, okay, so you came from up there. Also, I don't know how you hit me through my shield, but you did. So, good on you, I guess. Nope. I thoroughly regret that decision. Creepers don't have a very long aggro range, so I should be fine. Alright. Ah, yes, the trend continues with single bits of ore. List of things I don't like in Minecraft. Caves that go like this. Although this is much better since I seem to have already visited this side of it. Briefly. Oh, is this where I was chased by creepers from? Or somewhere in the area? Oh. Granted, that's like everywhere in this cave is where I've been chased by creepers, so it's quite likely. Hey, diamonds! Hopefully, more than just one. Although I'm not terribly optimistic. Hey, that's double what I expected, triple what I expected. Okay, if we can get the mythical 5, that'd be great. And we get 5, 6. Is this an 8? That'd be great. Who knows, maybe this is like unlucky in every orbit diamonds, which, you know what? A little bit of extra iron and gold mining time, I will take it if it means that I just get free diamonds like this. Like, that's great. Okay, I just gotta make sure that, you know, there's no, like, lava immediately above or beneath it or anything like that. Because that'd be just my luck at this point. And I think we're all good. Just gonna, you know, complete the nice little thing. So I can see every single block that is around these diamonds. There is no lava, no nothing like that. Gotta make sure there's not a creeper sneaking up behind me to blow it up. And, yes, diamonds. So I think okay, I still have some success, so I can also get some obsidian, and then we can actually make an enchantment table right away, which is amazing. And then, so I should be able to make an enchantment table and maybe a diamond axe as a weapon and a thing. Like with sharpness on said axe. Would be pretty nice. Anyways, let's, I guess, do this. So 5 is the minimum diamonds necessary for an enchantment table, because you need 3 for the pickaxe and then 2 to actually craft the enchantment table, and you of course need the diamond pickaxe to get the obsidian for it. So let's sit here for the next couple of minutes, I guess. I believe it takes 30 seconds per obsidian without an enchantment, with a regular unenchanted diamond pickaxe. So to mine the 4 that I need for the enchantment table, it's 2 minutes, and then for the 10 I need for the nether portal, 14 in total, would be 7 minutes. And you only need 10 for portal because you can just skip the corners. Technically, you don't actually even need to mine the obsidian, because if you have a bucket like I have, then you can just, you know, make obsidian by carrying around lava sources and water sources and combining them. But it's not even really complicated, but I just have to find a lot of lava, which I haven't done. Well, down here I found a lot of lava, but there's not too much point in, you know, carting a single lava source from all the way down there to all the way above. And then, of course, if I misplace one thing, I need to break it with a diamond pickaxe anyways. And I'm not even planning on going to the nether immediately, because again, until I have enchantments, I'm not going into the nether. And yeah. Because I'm probably going to want... Okay, so I have 5 gold. That's enough to make, you know, like a pair of iron boots, or gold boots. That way I won't get disturbed by the piglins. You know, it'd be nice to have more, of course, but... So I'm not going to make the nether portal just yet, but I will be, you know, getting the obsidian for it while I'm down here anyways, just to, you know, be efficient. But I guess next order of business is just upscaling the sugarcane and cow farms, maybe making a slightly more advanced house as well. getting that sweet, sweet max level enchantment table, and then of course I also need experience to use it, so. And of course the first thing I'm going to look is to see if I can get some fortune on my pickaxe. Well, fortune 3 of course, if it's not fortune 3 I'll pretty much just ignore it. If I can get silk touch on an iron pickaxe, it's also not too bad. Because then I can, you know, just keep the ores until I have fortune. So the ideal for me right now is to have pretty good gear by the time I go to the nether and excellent gear by the time I go to the end. Not because it's all that difficult to actually face the nether or the ender dragon, but because this is hardcore I don't want to be taking chances like that, so it's just safer. Ah, yes, and then we go over here, down here, and over here. Lost my way for a second there, but we got it again. Or not. Was it over this way, I think? I want to say... And then once we get back to the surface, I'll probably call it there. Well, this is not the place. Trying to get back to my furnace so I can get all the iron that was smelting. It's actually a pretty nice symmetrical cave there. I mean, if I find more diamonds, I'm not going to complain. Oh, nope, 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 nope. But also yes. But also nope. But also yes. Cool. So, abandoned mine shafts. Really, really good. They have loot in them. They are mine shafts, so you can just walk down them and get a bunch of ores. They have rails in them, which will be useful later on. Although I'm not going to collect them right now. But they also have cave spider spawners, and if you remember me saying earlier, that is sort of the main thing that I'm not gonna be very good against is cave spiders. So yeah, I'm gonna back away from this, but I will like make a note of this, that it's down here. Maybe I'll run into it later, get the coordinates, and make like a proper like tunnel to it. But that does mean now that whenever I hear spiders in this area of the cave system, or in another area, because they can actually be quite expansive. I have a YouTube channel, AJ Cannon, and I actually excavated a mine shaft one time. In modded, it's not like I spent like many hours on it, but I did. I was able to excavate a mine shaft, and it is massive. See, now I'm not sure. You see, earlier I was excited. I was like, yeah, that's a spider. And, you know, it's a pretty good chance that it's just a regular spider because I haven't seen a mine shaft. But now that I've seen that there's a mine shaft, there is a fairly decent chance that it's also a cave spider. Now, we did go a little far away from that, but again, those mine shafts can be massive. No, yeah, up here now. So yeah. So this place is now slightly more terrifying. So this is sort of like the string haven, because we have, of course, the spider spawner, we have the abandoned mine shaft, which has all the cobwebs. And then, of course, because of that, we also have... Do I even want to throw anything out for this furnace? I think I'll just leave this furnace here. And then, you know, if I need it, it'll be in there. If I can forget a furnace in the future and for some reason can't make one. But whatever, it's there. It'll remain there. Now for the moment of truth on whether it is night or day. Actually, I can check real quick if it's night or day quite simply. Get back there. Only sleep at night or during thunderstorms. Nice. Get the golden apple back in there. I did hear a skeleton, which might mean that it's up on the surface underneath a tree, but it seems like we're good. Neat. That's a lot of squids there. It's nice that squids do spawn there, because that means I can use this area to farm some ink snacks later on if I need any black dye. But, might go adventuring through the plains to get some more sugarcane as well. Just because this area, I have like 4 sugarcane, and I've been so far away in the mine that they haven't really grown that much, as you can see, because outside of the render distance, I'm not loading them in so that they can grow. Yeah, also, let me... there we go. A decent path, even if I do say so myself. Oh, it's a little wide, but whatever. It's good enough. And, do beds stack in this version? No, they do not. So I'm just gonna put that there. Carry this one around, and, oh, hey, one of my, actually, no, the bee is in kind of all over the place. He's pollinating around. You can see these little pollen. Anyways, yeah, I guess let's just put a whole lot of this stuff up. I don't have paper right now, and I don't want to dig up the sugarcane, because if I dig up the sugarcane, then that means I'll be turning 3 of them into stuff. And I don't really want to do that right now. So, yeah. Also, I can combine this one and this one, and I still have the extra because I found that one inside the abandoned mine shaft. And there's not really much reason to not keep valuables on me, because if I die, it's the end. But at the same time, with inventory management, it's nice to just have space for stuff I need. So that's why I'm, you know, like there's no reason to take the diamond pickaxe off of myself. It's really nice to have. But there's not reason for me to have the diamonds on me necessarily, because I'm not using them for tools or anything like that. So. Oh, it's getting nighttime. Also, yeah, a similar thing with the gravel is happening with these. So if I were to place a block next to these, then they would break, just because they're not actually on any block, and they're not supposed to not be on a block. So. Okay. There we go. So bring up some cows. So this time I've run into an opposite problem from what I normally face, which is that I have too many, or not too many, but I have cows, but I don't have any sugarcane. So, you know, I have to go exploring for that. And, again with these lava pops, and it definitely sounds like there's more than one source, because the pops happen quite often. But whatever. And we're not really worried about food, because once the cow farm gets enough cows, I can just start killing them, cooking beef. And I'm gonna have to kill them. You need like 42 leather, I believe, for a max level enchantment table. This is... oh, an abandoned mineshaft. It is probably... actually, I don't think it's the same one, because this is quite far away, maybe 500 blocks or so away from the other one. And, the one that I excavated, I was actually excavating a build that was like... I want to say it was like 250 by 300 blocks in that area. Maybe it was like 250 by 280 or something. I don't know. But anyways, and that was most of the mine shaft. So this is almost definitely a different mine shaft, although that wasn't a past version of Minecraft. So not definitely a different mine shaft, but almost definitely a different mine shaft. And there's plenty of cows, and if I was really desperate, I could kill horses for leather, but since I have the cows, I'm not going to do that. For now, we're just going after the sugarcane. Ooh, a brown sheep. It's a 1 in 80 chance. cave there. I'm liking this spawn area though. Well, yes, the spawn area is quite far that way, but this is close enough. I should be able to just crit with an iron sword. Nope. Iron sword crit does not cut it. I think a diamond sword would, but I did not crit there. Cool. There's actually a trick you can use where if you have a flint and steel, you can set the animal on fire and then kill it, and it'll give you cooked meat, but I have plenty of fuel, and I can get more quite simply. Oh, baby cow spawned. Oh. Baby orphan cow now. So with 10 leather and 5 sugarcane, not bad. I can make the enchantment table now. That is an option. Is that another ravine? No, it's not another ravine. Cool. And like I said, one of my plans is to make like a giant ocean dome base, which I'll probably have like several different domes and have them all like with different themes. So I'll have like a savannah dome and a jungle dome and all that kind of stuff. Very far in the future, but it does mean that I will find a have to find an ocean for that at some point. Probably a deep ocean. Maybe I'll even use a ocean monument as the central dome and make like a massive dome around that. Still have my bones on me just in case I find a wolf, because wolves are always nice to have. There's some sugarcane over there and over there. It's about time I made a boat, I guess. I already have pumpkin seeds from the mine shaft, I don't need to get more. Got a little scared by the buzzing for a second, but the good thing about bees is that they won't mess with you if you don't mess with them, so no need to do anything. Just, you know, don't hit the nest and you're fine. There's other sugarcane somewhere else. I saw it from there. Maybe it was just that tall grass I'm seeing over there. There's a village over there, though, which is nice. And I'll, of course, keep my eye out for that sugarcane. Oh, there it is, yeah. Bunch of tulips, too. Flower meadow biome. As it does. I'm so glad that the boat 2.0 doesn't break instantly upon hitting stuff. Remember the old days of having to line a channel with soul sand so it wouldn't break. With all the cows that are spawning, I might not even needed a cow farm. But always nice to have it. That cow almost got me killed. But I do have a water bucket in my hotbar. Just in case. I don't really want this forest to burn though, so I'll be putting this fire out real quick. I didn't know you could place water on. I thought I would place the water and it would like obscure the fire block. I think we're good on the fire though. Oh, nope. There's always one more piece of fire. Alright, good now though. Oh, and of course there's another even bigger forest fire over there. think that's a ravine down there, so that's something to be concerned about if I were to fall in. Ah. Seems like this isn't too bad of a forest fire. I'll put out this much, and seems like it'll just burn itself out. I'm not gonna spread around anymore. I don't want my inventory filled with flowers, though, I will say that much. It'd be cool if these logs would drop charcoal when they burned. Although that might just be a bit too easy to farm it then. More hay bales is nice, more bread. And more wheat to farm cows with. And I don't think I'll be turning this into wheat, though, just yet, because hay bales are nice to carry around the wheat, and if I were to turn all of this out, I'd several stacks, and it's less efficient for space. I lagged there for some reason, even though this isn't even a server. Huh. Maybe it's just the whole recording and playing at the same time because the game tripped up for a second. Alright. Ooh, emeralds. And potatoes. And of course some bread. Man, the other village had horrible loot compared to this one. Seems like they're all gathering around. Let's see, what are you? You're a fisherman. Bucket of cod. I couldn't get one if I wanted to. 20 string for emerald. That's actually really good because I have, you know, the spider things. You as well want some. Yeah, y'all are no job. Villagers. The important thing though is that I don't hit a villager with my axe because then the iron golem will get mad. And I do not want a furious iron golem on my case. That's a lot of apples. Oh, cave. Cool. Nothing in there. More apples and more bread and more potatoes. And... oh. Yes, respawn point set. Thank you very much, game. That is very important for my hardcore survival let's play. Oh, there's a barrel over here with nothing in it. Alright. I guess this is a fisherman's hut, but it's kind of weird the barrel didn't have anything. I'll take the fish, though. Thank you for your generous donation. Is there anything in that barrel either? No. Okay, so I guess those just don't have loot. Another ravine. Cool. Finding quite a few of them on this seed. I guess I was still sprinting there for a second. So I have about a third of the leather I need. And I guess closer to a half of the leather I need for a full enchantment table, which is 42 for just the bookshelf, so 43 including the table itself. So if I just make this journey a few times around, that'll be plenty. And I need to remember to go that way a little bit. But I want to see what that is over there. Is that a ruined nether portal by any chance? Seems like it is over there with a weird stone thing. I have no idea what that is. Hopefully it's not an illager thing, because that would be not good. But it does seem like it's just a portal that's... Oh, I see. It's like hanging there from chains. Huh. Well. Ooh, silk touch. That's nice. I can get some grass with that. Of course, flint. Not bad. It's actually pretty good. Ooh, more sugarcane. Cool. Whoa, that's a lot of sugarcane. Cool. Did I just hear a drowned? There's the squid. I have to go around this hill, I think, and then I'm at the village. Or maybe it went that way a lot further than I thought I did, and the village is over there. Ooh, more sugarcane. Well, I have to say, this large plains is actually really nice. And again, this is the large biomes world, so... Set the flower meadow over there. Even more sugarcane. Wow. 39. Is that sugarcane there too? Wow, the game at first was like, nah, I don't want to give you sugarcane, but now it's like, yeah, take it all. And of course I will. Same with the diamonds, I guess, because, you know, it was like I didn't find any diamonds for a while, and then boom, 8. Yeah, let me go this way a little bit more. I don't want to use coordinates too much. Especially in the early game where it's mainly just exploration, and getting lost is one of the things that, you know, really does matter. Don't want to make it too easy on myself now, do I? Is this the area I spawned in? It's not quite. The one downside to large biomes would, of course, be that they're very large biomes. So if you're trying to get across one, you kind of don't know where to go. Wolf. Hold on, wolf. There we go. Oh, and another one. 1 bone? 2 bone. 2 bone works. So, wolves take anywhere between 1 and 7 bones to tame. So 2 bones is quite nice. You took 3. Nice. Oh, and there's another one over here. Ooh, 1 bone on you. Nice. And 1 bone on you. So like 5 dogs? I will take 5 dogs. Woof. Now all I have to do is, you know, get back to the house. Just think I overshot it, and now I might even be overshotting it, like, doubly. But we'll see. Once I get to the, whichever edge of the forest this is, then, I will maybe pull up coordinates. Ah, there we go. There's the village, which I think is the original village. Yep, I can see the leaves decaying in just the very tip of my house over there. And now I have wolves. And I think I'm probably going to call the stream once I get the enchantment table made, just sort of that landmark for the first session. A lot of stuff to put up, though. Okay, come on now. Alright. 2 of you. 4 of you. And 3 of you. And enchantment table, which I'm just going to put here for now. Yep. Alright then. That will be it for this episode. Or stream, I guess. I don't know. One of those two. Well, yeah. So, I don't know when I'll stream next. It'll probably be tomorrow. Might be a little later. It's not going to be a horribly, it's not going to be a very consistent stream. But I'll be on every now and then. I'll stream a lot more of this, and then some League of Legends every now and then. Lots of puppers as well. But yeah. Alright then. This is probably entirely too much sugarcane, but it's always nice to have more rather than less. And of course, once all of this grows to 3 high, that should be enough for the entire enchantment table. So that's nice, and I don't have to wait for long for that. We'll have to, you know, do a whole lot of cow farming to get enough leather, probably adventuring on the plains as well. Let me just get my wolves inside my house. They should teleport, right? Eh, maybe later. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this stream. I'll make sure it's day when I log off, so I don't log back into the middle of the night. There we go. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. The one person that's left right now, and hope to see you next time. See y'all.